All right, welcome to All Day Pass. For the first time in a while, we're back at Universal Studios, and what's super exciting is there is Horror Nights construction going on. So we're gonna walk around and check out what we can find there, see what else has changed, updated in the park since it's been a little while since we've been here. Get right in there because it is grad night tonight, so unfortunately they close early, and we'll get the boot before it's even dark. So join us for your All Day Pass. All right, so back at our normal peeping Tom spot at the top of the escalator. We're looking at two constructions down here, and I'll zoom in a minute. But the latest speculation map that we found puts 4 houses down in the lower lot. It's a little tricky to tell which one's supposed to be which, so I'll tell you what I think they are, and then we'll see how the season develops. But right now, the 4 expected to be down here, or suspected, are Demon Slayer, Holidays in Hell, The Exorcist Believer, and one that's being speculated as top secret right now, which rumor has it will be Stranger Things 4. So now let me zoom in, and what I think it is, based on what I can tell on the map, is this one right here, which last year was The Monsters, is The Exorcist. And then the one over here, let me find it on the camera. There we go. That you can get a really good view of on the tram. That last year, I think that one was Killer Clowns. This one I suspect is Demon Slayer. And then it shows the other 2, one of them as normal, back on the backside of Transformers, which that is the one marked as top secret. So it would make sense that that's Stranger Things, because that's where they've always had that one in the past. And then the 4th one, I'm not totally sure because I'm not used to having 4 mazes down here, but it kind of shows it right on the other side of Transformers, kind of like right next to where Holidays in Hell, where Demon Slayer would be, and that's going to be Holidays in Hell. So those are the 4 that are going to be located down here, and we'll go check out the rest of the park and see where we can find more construction. All right, we're coming up to the next area, which is, as always, over by Palace, and big wall around it. Can't see anything, but we can see the very top of it, and it's very much already completed. What the speculation map has as this one, it doesn't actually have a name. It's just like it's a picture of an owl, like a logo, perhaps. So I'm not totally sure what that is. I might be slipping on my pop culture, but if anybody knows what that owl is, let us know down in the comments. But just looking at this from here, I'd have to go back and compare pictures, but this kind of reminds me of La Llorona from last year. It's a little bit of a crack in the wall, so maybe I'll try to peek through. Okay, it is different from what I can see. Probably can't see much there. Yeah, it's not even going to focus on it. So they're still working on it, but it does look very like old Mexico stucco, kind of like La Llorona was. Looks pretty cool, and it's got a lot of pastel colors on it. So I'm very curious on what this one's going to be. So right over here, where The Walking Dead was for the longest time, this one right now is speculated to be The Last of Us. Which is really exciting because that's the brand new smash hit TV show based on the video game that is just getting rave reviews with Pedro Pascal. So I'm super excited if that is, because we love that show and I can't wait to see it in a maze. And set up right in the middle of the park, advertising the upcoming Fast 10 or Fast X, as some people are probably going to call it. They've got some cars, Dodge Charger, Lamborghini, Chevy, Ford, all seen in the movie. So we'll get a real quick lap around these. It's awfully loud with the music here. Obviously, I'm guessing that's Dom's right in the middle. Oh, wow. That's like a mirrored Lamborghini. That's rather interesting. I myself prefer matte paint jobs. And then this one looks pretty cool. It's like a battle tank in a car. So the movie comes out next week, exactly 1 week from today, and I'm pretty excited to see it. All right, so here's another view for the maze on the studio tour.
Alrighty.
Again, I'm not totally sure which one this is supposed to be, but they've got it blocked out pretty good, actually. These walls are much taller than I recall them being. And you can see where the facade's going to be right there. All right. So there's some more construction up here, though it's hard to see. You can see a tent and facade right kind of on the other side of the fence. And of course, we can't spy from the garage anymore because I have it all blocked up. So let's see what we can see when it comes around the corner here. All right, the same kind of basic setups as always, and once we get off the tram, we'll talk about what we think those two are going to be. All right, so now that we're off the super noisy, loud tram, so those two houses, we will get there. We'll get there most likely how we have the last couple years, and that's going through Wizarding World through the back, and then taking the kind of sidewalk over by that structure. So right now, the suspicions are those two will be Monsters Paris, so another classic Monsters maze, and then Chucky. So basically, Child's Play based on the TV show on USA. All right, so we're over by Waterworld, and as it shows on the map, on the speculation map, it's confirmed, at least as of right now, in the middle of May, that there is no, sorry, I almost said maze again, house over by Waterworld, because you see the entrance to Waterworld, and here where there's normally, the walls all up and they're building, there's absolutely nothing. And to be totally honest, looking at it from this perspective, let me come over here. It always seems like that house is a huge physical space, and you can see there's basically just a little tiny queue over here where they actually build that entire house. So that's impressive how they use that space, because you always come out right over here. All right, so that's going to wrap up our May update of Universal Studios. You can see all the construction coming along. They have a bunch of new things, some of which I didn't even show, but the ones that we did, of course, was the food at Three Broomsticks. It's not necessarily brand new, but it's new as of the last time we were here. Today was an interesting day because it was a grad bash night that we didn't even know was going to be here. They didn't advertise it on the app or the website. And then Declan and I even got stuck on a ride for about 15 minutes. We're probably going to have some shorts out of that. But all in all, it's coming along. We can see the mazes being built. I'm sorry, the house is being built. Still going to keep saying mazes for quite a while. So I hope you liked this video. If so, please give us that thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. As always, please be kind and be real, and join us for your next all-day pass.